guys, welcome to the masterclass. Today we are going to make Gianduja Cookies and almond cake, which is a Mawa Cake, okay? So we'll begin with the chocolate ganache, okay? So we can put it in the chiller and we can rest it, okay? So we can set it. So for that, Hemant, you can come here, switch on the flame. We are going to heat the fresh cream, okay? Anybody knows how to make chocolate ganache here? Anybody knows what chocolate ganache is? Any idea? बात आया होगा कभी chocolate cake पे? Don't stand like this. Say yes or no. No? Okay. So chocolate ganache is. Have you ever tried chocolate trifle cakes outside? Chocolate basic chocolate cakes. खाया होगा ना? उसके ऊपर chocolate होता है. Okay. So chocolate ganache is dark chocolate plus any moisture. It can have water or it can have cream or milk. Okay. So today what we are doing is we are taking equal ratio of cream and chocolate. Okay. So we are going to heat our cream. We are going to pour it to our chocolate and we'll add some butter to it for the shiny and smoothness. Okay. And then very important step of making the ganache is you need to hand blend it if you need a smooth texture of ganache. What is the important step of making ganache? Where are your diaries? सब इतना intelligent हो कि सब इधर store हो जाएगा. Guys, you can make it later. Come on. So ये अब तो सुना होगा. लेके आओ ना. Lighter is not working. क्या होता है? लेके आओ फिर. अबे मुझे क्यों देख रहे हैं? It's okay. It happens. रबर स्पैचुला निकालो. रबर स्पैचुला निकालो. Keep mixing it. Okay. आराम से. Guys, first step is chocolate ganache. Write it. और इसके बाद किसी की आवाज आ गई तो मैं बाहर देख रही हूँ. Okay, we have to heat the cream properly. Okay, so the chocolate can melt properly.
पीछे कर लो एक बार.
थर्मोमीटर चाहिए?
No. wait for 1 minute. Okay. Let it settle down for some time, and then we are going to add butter, and we have a hand blender. So Hemant is going to hand blend it, and we'll spread it in the tray. Okay, and then we'll keep it in the chiller. Sorted?
Yes, ma'am.
Take some butter and blend it. You can fix the blender. Okay. Come on. What's your name? Sachin. Okay, now we are going to make praline. Any idea what the praline is? It's Praline. Any idea what praline is? Okay, praline means nut paste. You can use almonds, you can use pistachios, you can use hazelnut, peanuts, any nut praline. Even you can use sesame. You can use anything and you can make a paste out of it. How you do make it? You make caramel and you take nuts. You caramelize the sugar, you mix it with toasted nuts and keep it aside and then blend it with little bit of oil and make it in a paste. Why praline is important in desserts? It gives a nice crunch, okay? So whenever you are planning any dessert, it's very important to plan it in a way that it has crunch, it has smoothness, it has creaminess, so it should be balanced. Okay. For an example, I'm just having a dessert which has only cream. It's very heavy on my palate, so it's very important to balance the dessert by adding some crunch, color elements. So it's very important. Okay. So what we'll do is we are going to take the sugar and we'll start caramelizing. The almonds are already in the oven. Okay. Sorted. Where is the 100 grams sugar? I think it's yeah. Start this. Start with the root spoon. Don't mix it. Okay, very important step when you are caramelizing the sugar, never stir it. Okay, what will happen? The sugar will start crystallizing and it will have a lot of lumps. Okay, and it's very risky. So whenever you are putting sugar for caramelization, wait for some time, let it caramelize. And then once it starts caramelizing, then you can stir it very slowly. Don't mix it, okay? Otherwise, you will end up spoiling your caramel. Very important step of making caramel or caramelizing sugar, okay? So, caramelizing just sugar is known as dry caramel, okay? Dry caramel. When you just caramelizing sugar without water, it is known as dry caramel. After 2 minutes or 3 minutes, take out the almonds. So we keep it, okay? And blend here. And blend it out. Blend it out. Just blend it out. Blend it and show it to everybody, the texture. Very important. See, now it's caramelizing. So now what you will do is, one minute guys, see it's caramelizing now. So I'm just going to stir it like this. I'm not mixing it. Okay? After this, I'm going to show you guys how to make caramel. I got my own caramel because I wanted to use chewy caramel. I will tell you the difference. Anybody wants to be a pastry chef here? Just one. It's okay guys, even you have to bake desserts. We all should know everything. Even I know how to cook very well. Very well. So I should also know everything. You should also know everything. Take out the almonds from the oven. Be careful, use your duster. Put it in this. Give me a bowl. I said through the spatula. Turn on this. Okay, the sugar is caramelized, but personally it depends on chef. I like a darker color of caramel. Some caramelizing little more for the color. If you want, you can stop here also. Okay? Flame thicker. Okay guys, see this? You can use it in different forms. You can, once it's hardened, because it's sugar, it is going to be hardened after some time. What we can do is, we can crush it and we can use it for garnishes also. Like if you want, you can put it like that. Or you can chop it, you can put it in the dessert for the crunch. Or you can either make a paste out of it. What we have to do, when we put it in the jar, for blending, we'll put little bit of very little oil to make it a paste. A lot of people do blend this and make garnishes also. So this is one product which you can use in a lot of forms. Like this is the most beautiful thing. I mean, I love to use this crunch in my desserts because it balances out the dessert very well. Okay, understand?
Chef, I just request you to show it here as well in the camera.
Yeah.
So it's a caramelized almond only, right?
Yeah, this is known as praline.
Praline.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. Keep it aside. Okay. Now we are going to start with Mawa Cake. Okay. For Mawa Cake, इसको put it in the sugar now. इसको do one thing, spread it in a tray and then put it. जिसमें जल्दी ठंडा हो जाए. Okay. The next thing which we are going to do is Mawa Cake. For that, I am going to show you how to make Mawa. Okay. Everybody knows Mawa. Yeah. Oh. जो इंडियन मिठाई में भी यूज मावा होते हैं, but today we are making our own मावा and you can use this मावा in Indian मिठाई also. It tastes very good and it looks very beautiful. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start caramelizing the milk powder first. Give me the milk powder. Just छोटी quantity का milk और butter है वो. Hemant, keep one bowl here. This is a smaller quantity. Okay, who is going to make mawa? Anybody interested? Okay. Get that spoon or something. Professionally, good in and warm. Where's the phone? You have to be very, very careful. I will because we have to be really careful. Okay, what we are doing is now we are caramelizing the milk powder and we have to give it a golden color. Okay, which color? Golden color. Keep mixing it. Do not let it start burning. Okay. Next thing which we are going to start is the creaming method for Mawa Cake. I will explain you what are the methods of making cake. ये 3 मेथड्स होते हैं केक बनाने के लिए. आप दुनिया में कोई भी केक बनाओ, किसी भी रेसिपी को यूज करो, यही 3 मेथड यूज होते हैं. ठीक है, कोई भी केक बनाओ, या तो ऑल इन हो सकता है, या क्रीमिंग हो सकता है, या फॉर्मिंग, व्हिच आई एम नॉट एक्सप्लेनिंग राइट नाउ. ओके, if you ever want to do a Indian fusion cake or dessert, this is a really good recipe. If you want to do English recipe, it's a really good cake recipe, so you guys can do this recipe. Okay, we are going to decorate it in a way that you'll be like, oh my god, this looks really easy also, simple ingredients, but looks very fancy also. So this is, as a budding chef, you should learn that how to make something, you know, really tasty and it looks beautiful also. How do you, and not with expensive ingredients, but really minimal ingredients, okay, and minimum thing. See? Now you have to be very careful. Guys, what is the most important thing which you need to keep in mind while baking? One thing. It's not something related to that. Something which you should have. Yes. Patience. patience is the key while baking. Guys, now we got the lightest golden color. Now we are adding milk to it. Add butter. Okay, see the color. Okay, caramelized. The name of the cake is caramelized Mawa Cake is because of caramelized Mawa. Okay?
Yes.
Now what we are going to do is we are going to keep it in the chiller and we'll rest it. Hemant, chalo ye nikalo aur isko chiller mein. Okay. Now next thing is we'll start the creaming. Before that, I will explain what we have to do. Okay. Whenever you want to make cookies, okay, or cakes, there are three methods of making it. One is all-in method. Now the name says all-in means where you put everything together and mix it. There is no other work to do. Okay. So the name of this method is all-in. Okay. The second method is creaming, where you have to cream the butter and sugar together until it's creamy, smooth, and sugar is dissolved properly. Why we do this method? To incorporate air in it. So the cakes can be lighter and fluffy. Okay? The third method is foaming method, which involves eggs. Okay? Whenever you want the lightest sponge or cake, you use foaming method. So what happens is you foam the eggs with sugar together. Okay? And you are again incorporating air, and then it makes the cakes or sponges the lightest. Okay? So now if I want a cake with lighter sponge, I know which method to use. I'm going to use foaming method because I know that is going to give me the lightest sponge that I will not even feel. I will feel that I'm eating pottery. Okay? It's the lightest. Okay? But if you want something really rich and buttery, what method will you use? Creaming method. Okay? Sorted? So now what we are going to use is creaming. So we are going to put butter and sugar together in the KitchenAid first, and then we will start using the pedal. Okay? Can you pass me the pedal? Give me pedal here. Okay, give me. Give me that one also. Okay. This is what you get with KitchenAid, okay? This is hook, this is pedal, this is whisk. If I want to use foaming method, I'm going to use a whisk, okay? For foaming. Okay, but when it comes to creaming, I will not use this. I will end up doing over whipping. Okay, or I can form gluten. Okay, now what happens, guys? When you are adding flour, now flour contains gluten. Okay. Now we need a lot of gluten to make a bread. Okay, it is going to give you a bready texture. But in cookies, or cakes, will you like it if you have that doughy texture or cakey, bready texture? No, no. So that's why we have to make sure that when we are doing mixing, we have to be really careful. So that's the reason you always use a pedal or slow mixing. Okay. This hook you use it for bread making. Okay. Now you know what to use. Okay. I'll put it there. We'll start. Put the butter. Don't wash it. Take the dry. Take the dry seed, take a spoon and do it quickly. Put it on this paper. Do it. Put the butter and start steaming. आराम से कर आगे से बाहर ले जाना आराम से
मैडम
Okay, the butter is there. Now we are going to put some icing sugar to it. Anybody knows what's the difference between sugar? Like why can't I use normal sugar in this? Why I have to use icing sugar particularly? I'm saying I can't use caster or granulated sugar. Any idea? Do you guys know the difference? I will not tell. Today, this is your homework. Chef will ask you tomorrow. I want you to do some research and find out the difference between brown sugar, caster sugar, and icing sugar. Okay? And I want you to discuss with the chef tomorrow. Okay, everybody can write the method for Mawa Cake. Till then, we are going to steam the butter and icing sugar until it's fluffy. And then I'm going to add the Mawa seeded in the chiller. And then we are going to use the curd. Okay, keep the curd. And then all the dry ingredients. Okay. And last thing is milk and white chocolate. Okay.
लेके आऊंगी ब्लेंडर ऊपर करना चलाते हुए डालना है हाँ चलाते हुए डालूंगा नहीं कभी
Don't put too much.
Yes, chef.
बोल बड़ा है बड़ा बोल में डालें gloves. Guys, I'm making almond drops. For that, you have to mix brown sugar, butter, caster sugar and flour in same quantity. Okay? Guys, now the dough is ready for almond drop. I'm going to show you the shape and then you guys can make it, okay? Just take this much, hello? Take this much dough and make like small drops. Like this. Can you see? Okay, and just put it in the tray. Then we'll bake it. You can make it little bigger also. You can do the rustic. Few small, few big. Okay. So you guys can make this for the Mawa Cake. Okay. Guys, I want everybody to have a look on cleaning. It looks beautiful. See?
एक बार इसे इसका टेक्सचर चेंज हो गया इसका
हाँ ये तो नहीं
It looks very smooth, right? We'll just wait for 5 minutes more. We'll do that, and then we are adding our mawa to it. Okay, and then yogurt. And then after this cake, we'll put it in the baking, and then last thing which we'll do is cookie dough. And then I will show you quickly how to make the caramel, but we'll not wait after that because I got my caramel. Because here we don't have the glucose, but I have added glucose. I will tell you the difference between without glucose and with glucose. So chill over. अरे उधर switch. Are you guys understanding? It's very important for you. It's a very important recipe. And do you guys know the recipe which you guys are using is Chef Kareem's? Chef Kareem's is very famous pastry chef. Okay, and I am like really big fan of him. The choco chip cookie which we are using, the Gianduja Cookies, is Chef Kareem's recipe. So you guys are very lucky that you're getting this recipe because it's very difficult to find this recipe. You have to pay a lot of money for that. You guys are getting it free, so please learn properly and write it properly. So even the creaming, you guys don't need any machine. You can do it by hand. You know, when I used to teach my kids, the first class which we used to do it creaming by hands because it's very important to understand the butter and sugar texture. So that's the old style of doing it. So you guys can also do it little bit at home by hand. You don't need any machinery also. Okay? Show me the Mawa from Chewy. No, thank you. Add this Mawa. Guys, we are adding Mawa now. And see the transformation of color. It looks really beautiful when you add Mawa. The little golden color. अभी अंदर ही रजिस्टर में बात है ये गार्निश या इसमें डाल Guys, now I'm adding flour, almond powder, baking soda, baking powder and chopped toasted almonds. Now it's very important when you are adding dry ingredients, don't put it separately, always mix it with flour, okay? What can happen? Later when you eat the cake, there can be lumps in your mouth. Sometimes what happens, the baking soda is not mixed properly or powder is not mixed properly. So what will happen when your guest or customer will eat, they will feel baking soda and they will feel, oh my god, what is this cake? Just a tiny mistake and your cake is gone. So that's the reason that I am adding all the dry ingredients properly. Okay? You can also add pistachios to this cake. Okay? It is a very great combination. So I'm going to mix dry ingredients and milk simultaneously, okay?
go ahead. ठीक है? यहाँ पे अभी नहीं करते। Just put it at table.
Hemant, come here. Pour this. Just when I tell you, start pouring it. Okay? Pour it little bit. Sapna has a chocolate is now. Add. That's it. Stop. Little white melted chocolate. Add it. Pura. Okay, the last thing is melted white chocolate, guys. Okay, after this, what you guys are going to do? Clean the skip bowl and pedal because we have to start the chocolate chip cookie dough. Okay?
Why are we adding this?
White chocolate. It is going to give the structure and flavor. Okay. Whenever you add chocolate to any cake, it works as a binding agent. It gives flavor and structure to the cake. You can also caramelize the white chocolate, make it like slightly golden for a good color, and you can add. And there are gold chocolate, caramel chocolates also, but it's quite expensive. Isko band karo. Okay, our Mawa Cake is ready. We are going to put it for baking. The next thing which will start is Gianduja Cookies dough. Okay? The cookie dough, there is also one really interesting way of making cookie dough is making nut butter. What is nut butter? When you caramelize the butter, okay, and you make it to brownish color. Okay? It is known as brown butter or nut butter. Okay? Understood? What happens with nut butter is it gives you a caramelized flavor in your mouth. So if you want to do that way, you caramelize the butter, keep it in the chiller, set it for some time, and then start cleaning. Okay? It will be little time consuming, but I love to make nut butter brownies or cookies. It gives a really, really nice flavor. But today I'm going to show you the basic way of making a cookie. Okay? Understood? Passing the bowl. Now we are going to bake the Mawa cake. Can you see the batter? It's very smooth. Okay? Now after baking it will look more beautiful. This also. Just dip it in something. Okay? Or do it for 20 minutes. We'll check and then 10 minutes. Guys, take this. Okay, now clean that bowl quickly for the chocolate cookie dough. when there is salt in the recipe, it's always better to use unsalted butter. In bakery, I always suggest to use unsalted butter. Try to avoid salted butter, because if you see, there are always salt in the recipe. Otherwise, it will be too salty. But if you have salted butter, and if you want to use, what you can do is you can decrease the salt from the recipe. So for an example, for this recipe, we have salted butter. So what we do is, if we have 10 grams of salt in the recipe, I'm just going to add 5 grams. Understood? Because already there's salt in the butter. Just put 5 grams. Okay guys, for the cookie dough, we are mixing flour, dark chocolate, salt, baking soda. As I just mentioned, it's very important to use all the dry ingredients. Okay, so that's why I'm mixing this. And now we'll start. Guys, who will clean this? I'm going to clean this. Can you do quickly? Mix it over here. में बेक करके उसको खाली करके दो और पेडल भी you have to start the creaming now. Guys, put it in a bowl right now. Just give me the bowl, you can do it this baking later. Okay, we are going to put the creaming, butter for creaming, and then side by side we'll do the caramel. Okay, that's the last thing to do right now. Okay. Guys, whenever you are adding eggs in any recipe, vanilla essence is a must. Okay? Otherwise, what will happen? Very obvious. You are going to have smell of eggs. Okay? So don't forget to add vanilla essence. But if you are making something eggless, you can skip vanilla essence. If you are making something just chocolate, then also you can skip vanilla essence because chocolate has a very strong flavor. Okay? But when it comes to egg recipe and less chocolate, please add vanilla essence. Okay? And always weigh. I have just added like that because now I have experience on how much to add. Okay? But you guys are beginners, so always weigh every ingredient in baking. It's very important. Like for an example, somebody asked me, 10 gram bachha dalu. Like, it's not cooking. Okay? 10 gram can also spoil your recipe. Okay? Always, that's the reason I said that patience is the key. If it says 50 gram, add 50 grams. 1 or 2 gram works, but don't add too much extra or less. That's very important. It's not cooking, namak zyada dal diya, koi baat nahi. No. वो सारी recipe you guys have to throw it otherwise. Understood?
Yes.
Any doubt abhi tak? I'm going to ask you a lot of questions after this session, so be prepared. उसी से पता लगेगा कुछ सीखा या नहीं सीखा. अभी तो बटन हिला रहा ना, हाँ करना. almond rock. Okay. Lemon cake baking में डाला ना? Okay guys, one of you, what you guys will do is put it in a jar. We are going to blend the starting. Done? उधर से बैटर उठाओ, उधर से और ये डालो। डाल डाल डाल।
Chef, we need to add first butter.
Butter is soft, so we can add it. दोनों शुगर डाला ना? ये डालो। वो शेड्स है अरे वो गोल्डन वाला चॉकलेट नहीं आता है फोrever rocher they do add
Texture.
Okay, it's done. Put it in a bowl. It'll take some time. It's right. Guys, these almond rocks, we are going to make it at 170 10 minutes. Okay? The Mawa Cake also 170 for 25 to 30 minutes. It depends on the quantity also how much you're making. Okay? Okay guys, the creaming is going to take some time. Now last element is the caramel. Okay, I am just going to show you the caramel without glucose. Okay, what happens when you add glucose is you give a chewy texture. किसी ने eclairs खाया कभी? कॉफी आप जब खाते हो आपके दांतों पे स्टिक हो जाता है ना? Because of glucose. Okay, it is like a paste, very hard paste. Okay. So what happens is it gives a chewy texture. इसको बोलते हैं chewy texture, okay? And plus it gives moistness to your dessert, okay? It makes it more softer, okay? And it helps the sugar to caramelize better, okay? But right now people do make caramel without the glucose also, but it is little liquidy side, okay? Okay, understood? I will give you guys the chewy caramel which I got it. I love this recipe and it's the best thing to make if you're doing any caramel based dessert. Like it's the best caramel ever. The very important ingredient for my caramel is salt. What is the main ingredient? Salt. What happens is there's just sugar, there's just cream and there's just butter. Everything is on a sweeter note, okay? If you want to be a good chef, always remember dessert बहुत सारी चीनी डालने से नहीं बनता. If you are eating a dessert and you are just feeling sugar, that's not the dessert. Okay? Make sure you put something which is going to balance the flavor. Okay? So here the salt is the ingredient which is going to balance out the flavor. Okay? It is going to give a little salty flavor which is a really balanced flavor with sugar. You can also add coffee to it because coffee is bitter and sugar is obviously sweet, so it balances it out very well. Okay? I got some sea salt. Sea salt is better when it comes to flavor, but if you don't have sea salt, you can add normal salt. Okay? I'm going to add some sea salt. Even on cookies, when I do bake cookies, I always add little bit of sea salt because I feel that it balances out the sweetness very well. Okay? So for caramel, we are going to heat the cream and side by side, we are going to caramelize the sugar as well. Very important for making a good caramel, you need to blend it with hand blender for the again smooth texture, just like Ganache. Very important step. Okay? Take a spoon or something and keep mixing it, otherwise mixing it. ये भी ऑन हो जाएगा. डाल दे और कॉफी छोड़ा
Yes.
Okay guys, one more addition. I just saw that we have some oranges. Right now we don't have the time to dehydrate the orange. It takes time, okay? I want us to dehydrate it. But what we are going to do, we are going to use the zest. Okay? Zest. And we are going to do it in the, add in the cookie dough. It gives a really nice citrus flavor. Again, balance of the sweetness. Wash the oranges, take out the zest. Don't take out the white part, just the outside part. Okay? Otherwise it will be too bitter. You guys can also add orange zest to your ganache. Okay, chocolate ganache. It goes very well. कैरेट में बनाते हुए कितना चलते हैं आप देखें बस समझा Be very careful. Sorry guys. इसने इसका बटर ज़्यादा निकाला. This is not according to the recipe. Can you see the butter is getting separated? It's a lot of butter. Let's look at like this. Who did this? इसको blend कर दो बस. Guys, जिसने भी कैरमल का बटर निकाला है बहुत ज़्यादा निकाला है. More. Okay, now I want you guys to clean everything. Clean करो सब कुछ. Put it for 15 minutes. egg means full. But when it's egg yolk, I will always mention yolk or white. We'll start adding the eggs. Guys, one important thing while adding the eggs to anything, make sure you are doing it in batches. Okay, you have to be slow. If you put everything together, everything will split. Okay, सब फट जाएगा. So you have to be careful. कितने स्लो जिसने भी eggs निकाले इसके अंदर shells है. Next time be careful. You know people can die if somebody is allergic to eggshells. This is a huge mistake, and there is no sorry for it. If somebody is allergic, I mean it's good that we are not allergic to eggshells. But in a hotel, if somebody will find that allergic and you don't know and you end up putting eggshells, they can die. Like I'm not kidding. It's a serious mistake. Okay, because there are people who are allergic to eggshells. They have to be very careful. जेल चले जाओगे तुम सब. फिर बनते हैं ना जेल के अंदर shells. Brown sugar, butter, caster sugar. If you guys need a recipe, take the photo, and if you have a group, share it in the group. And guys, in future also, if you have any doubt, you can message me on my Instagram. I will help you, as you guys are from UEI Global. So free में I will help you on message. बस call मत करना, क्योंकि वो मैं उठाती नहीं हूँ. ठीक है? गाइस, अगर ये रेसिपी एगलेस बनानी है, वेरी गुड ट्रिक. सेम क्वांटिटी में फ्रेश क्रीम डाल दो और तुम्हें एगलेस रेसिपी मिल जाएगी. ठीक है? पहले मुझे डालने दो. अभी एक ट्रे में है ना 5 मिनट पेपर रखो. हम उस पर पूरा स्प्रेड करके इसको ठंडा करने फ्रिज में डालेंगे. चलो लेके आओ तो जल्दी ठंडा हो जाएगा. मिक्स कर पहले. आराम से. You guys can add some coffee to this cookie dough and make like a chocolate chip and coffee cookie. अगर पूरी chocolate ही करनी है तो very important trick, 10% कोको पाउडर मिला दो और 10% फ्लावर हटा दो. ये आप केक्स में भी कर सकते हो ट्रिक. It's a very good trick. Okay, किसी भी चीज को चॉकलेटी बनाना है तो 10% कोको पाउडर एंड रिमूव 10% ऑफ फ्लावर फ्रॉम दिस.
Yes.
Thank you. Ramze. बस हो गया. थोड़ा एक बार और. Done. Guys, our cookie dough is ready. क्या ले रहे हो तुम? अब तो तुम देर हो गई. तुम बना रहे हो. ये डाल दो इसमें ऐसे थोड़ा सा. बड़ा जितना है डाल दो. वो मिक्स करके रखो. अरे बाबा नाइफ तो उठा के लेके आ. हाँ उधर उसको दे दे.
माने oranges.
मुझे नहीं बोला कैसे बोल रहा. मैंने कुछ नहीं बोला. ये सारे अच्छे ऐसे होते हैं चिपके चिपके से चॉकलेट खाते हो. पार्चमेंट पेपर कहाँ ये फ्रिज में आ जाएगा. आएगा ये फ्रिज में.
अंदर में फ्रिज चालू है. देखना एक मिनट बोला चालू है.
फ्रीजर में नहीं आएगा. फ्रीजर में क्या आएगा. छोटा ही आएगा. तो दो फिर छोटा दो क्योंकि हमें जल्दी ठंडा करना है ना ये. गाइस ऐसे घूमो नहीं. अब सफाई करो. सब हो गया. अब फिनिशिंग के चलो जल्दी से. देन आई विल आस्क यू क्वेश्चन. ये मिल्क रखो. क्या है मिल्क ऑयल. इसको रखो उठा के. क्लीन द किचन. कम ऑन. वी हैव मिल्क. ओके. एक बोल में
2 bunches.
बर्फ वाला पानी लेके आओ. आइस वाटर. थोड़ा पानी थोड़ा आइस लो.
We have rosemary.
वेरी गुड. Thank you. What's your name? Thank you, Naku. Thank you so much. ये आ जाएगा. आज कितना रखना है. बड़े ढीले बच्चे हो यार. भागो. ऐसे कैसे चलेगा. तो एक काम करो. एक बोल में पानी ठंडा पानी तो होगा. ठंडा पानी भाई क्या तोड़ फोड़े हो. मुझे पीना नहीं है. एक बोल में डालना ठंडा पानी.
हाँ पैंट
We have
बाबा कौन दे रहा है. करके रखो.
baking tray कुछ दे दो. छोटी सी रूल्स है baking tray.
कोई बोल है. बोल छोटा. दो बोल दे दो.
बोल दे. ज्योति बोल दे.
I'll tell you how to take it out. Come here. Mint लेके आना. इसमें करके रखो. So I need sprigs.
जल्दी जाना.
ऐसे निकालोगे. Flower जैसे जो दिखता है.
जल्दी.
ये भी चलेगा. And then you can take off few booties and put it in cold water. Okay? Guys, I always love to use fresh mint for garnishes. It is very cheap to use. Plus, it gives a lot of green color to your dessert, and it looks very refreshing. So, how you use it? You can take out some sprigs. Now, what are sprigs? These tiny mint are known as sprigs. Okay? And put it in cold ice water and then use it. Okay?
ऐसे छोटे छोटे.
हाँ ऐसे ऐसे करके इसमें डाल दो. ठीक है. एक कुकी डो को कवर करके रखना फ्रीजर में.
मैं
दो बोल में डाल के रख लो। यस टाइम हो। इसमें नहीं आएगा सारा, और भी बोल हैं हमारे पास, बस इतना ही, पहाड़ बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है। ये लेके आ पेटल। छोटे से बोलने खाली। Oh, I wanted the big ones, but it's fine. Just take out 10 pieces nice ones, okay? अगर बिल्कुल मतलब कोई black कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए, ऐसे अच्छे से petals निकाल के कुछ parchment paper पे या किसी bowl में रख दो, okay? Guys, I have a very interesting and sustainable garnish which I love to use again. बादाम कभी किसी चीज के लिए अगर भिगोते हो ना और उसके पीस बच जाते हैं, स्किन बच जाता है, उनको है ना ड्राई कर दो and use it for your garnish. It's the best garnish, सस्ता, टिकाऊ and sustainable. अभी you will see how it look.
ये हम सोच नहीं सकते कि गार्निश में यूज करें।
देखो यही तो बात है ना, यही तो शेफ के ट्रिक्स होते हैं। तुम फेंक दे तो सामान उठा के डस्टबिन में सीधा। But when you handle your brand, then you realize it's so important to understand the costing. It's very easy to throw things. Like even every peel you can use in different garnishes. Out of peel you can make candied oranges, candied lemon. There's so many ways to use. इसको एक बोल में डालो, छोटे बोल में डालो। If you have white छोटा बोल ना, वो जो हम यूज कर रहे हैं तो उसमें डालो। ये वापस रखते हैं। Take out 11 pieces. When you garnish now, you always use odd numbers. If you're putting mint, always put 3 mint, don't put 2 mint. It looks very beautiful. This is a very important trick again to garnish. Guys, one very important trick. If you guys are doing any garnish on your dessert, always use odd numbers. For an example, if I will put mint, I will put either 3 mint or 5 mint. I will not put 2 mint or 4 mint. Because when you look at the dessert, it looks more sensible, more appealing. This you will understand right now. Okay, after this, we can take half an hour break. Because the cookie dough and baking will take some time, okay? So we'll take half an hour break and we'll be back after half an hour. But before that, I want you guys to clean the kitchen properly. Then only I'll send you for the break. I'm going to check everything. I want the floors clean, sink clean, everything. इसको चलो करते एक बोल रखा है ना ऊपर, हाँ एक उधर रखा है। चलो क्या करो फटाफट, वेरी स्लो बैक। Oh my God. ये बैग में हाँ वही चाहिए था मुझे, एक रोज चाहिए था बस, एक चाहिए था, एक चाहिए था, चलो गाइस क्लीन 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 ये ब्लेंडर वॉश
यहाँ पे ये चल रहा है इसमें करते हैं। हाँ, लगा है।
ये वनीला एसेंस वापस रख दो नहीं चाहिए
ये सब चीजें बन रहा
किट में डालो।
We had this thing, I want this only. अरे यार, ये round thing है। यही चाहिए था मेरे को। इसमें बनाना था मुझे cake, but कोई बात नहीं। Payment you got this any stick works, satay stick, toothpick, anything works.
लेकिन तुमको मैंने सेट किया था
Any doubts? अब समझ आ गया। अब तुम बना सकते हो केक मतलब। अब तुम में से कोई क्लास देगा। अब समझ आ गया ना? कॉन्फिडेंस, इतना ही कॉन्फिडेंस चाहिए मुझे लाइफ में। You guys got the toothpick?
सना शेफ एक क्वेश्चन है
Yeah.
ऑरेंज जेस्ट जो हमने यूज़ किया उसकी जगह हम कोई और सिट्रिक चीज़ यूज़ कर सकते
You
हैं
can
लाइक
use lemon zest also,
लेमन जेस्ट
but with chocolate, orange goes better.
बेटर
So it is a better thing to use.
अगेन अ सिट्रिक
ऐसे मजाक कर सकते हो। कहीं भी दुनिया के कहीं भी कॉलेज स्कूल चल जाओ बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं सारे और ये जनरेशन तो खत्म है तुम्हारा जनरेशन तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है चल रहा है तुम्हें पता ही नहीं है कि हमारे जनरेशन और तुम्हारे जनरेशन में कितना बहुत गैप है तुम जैसे हो ना सारे आई हैव सम प्रॉब्लम विद जेंजी खुद से पूछो What's your age, guys, if you don't mind? 19. छोटे-छोटे से हो यार।
Yes, ma'am.
इतने भी छोटे नहीं। Yes, ma'am. अभी स्कूल से निकल के आए हो। एक साल हो गया।
टीनेजर से
मिला मिला
छोड़ मैं अपना टूथब्रश यूज करती हूँ मेरे पास भी है Gen Z?
हाँ वो हार्डली निकल जाएगा।
नहीं अभी निकलेगा कुछ नहीं होगा एक उसके बाद वो स्टॉप हो जाता है राइस में
नहीं वो अभी भी लिक्विड ही है ना।
बीच से
अलग
कुछ नहीं होगा वो ठीक हो जाएगा will increase cookie wait is that working the smaller one
Yes.
so we can make the cookies in that even we can make these वो निकालो ट्रे उसको ऑन करो 180 पे टेम्परेचर करो वो लगा सकता हूँ The cookie and almond rolls will quickly bake in that, okay? कैसे लगी और दूसरा लगा नहीं बट हमारा है ना पार्टिसिपेट बड़ा है तो अंदर क्या जाएगा या तो सिजर्स से काटो
भाई अच्छा व्यू आ रहा है बट
करने को उससे बोला सब लोग
हाँ हाँ लगा दो
लिंक तो भेज दे
इसको बोल में डाल दो इतना ऑयल लगा दीजिए इतना नीचे हटा दो अवन ऑन किया छोटा वाला
Fish.
इसको हटा दो
वो तो उसको रख के 10 मिनट
अभी हीट नहीं हुआ ना
देखो कुछ भी कर लो मैं बाप से
10 ग्राम के लिए
मोदी को बाहर पापा कुछ नहीं करवाएंगे और बोलेंगे अब जाओ तुम वैसे भी जाओ हाँ करो पापा के दूसरे घर में चले जाओ ऐसा भी होता है भैया 10 मिनट टाइमर डाल दो लगाओ 10 मिनट के अंदर नहीं जाते 10 मिनट Guys, for 10 minutes time more.
क्या
अंदर का व्यू दिखेंगे
अंदर की
जूम मार दो
कितने बंदे आए देख
हो जाएगा, तुम वहाँ पास जाओगे तो जल्दी नहीं होगा, तुम्हें टाइम लगेगा।
135 पे चल रहे हैं।
135 10 minutes time.
Excuse me.
Okay guys, tell me what did you do? क्या बना रहे हैं?
Mawa Cake.
What method we did?
Creamy.
Very good. And next thing? What did we make for Mawa Cake? Which is in the oven right now? What rocks?
Almond
Rocks. And one more thing. Caramel. Chewy caramel. Okay. And the other thing? कुकी बनाया ना? कुकी के लिए हम क्या क्या बनाया और? अरे और क्या बनाया ऑब्वियसली? गनाश बनाया था ना हमने स्टार्टिंग में?
Yes.
और ये पेस्ट क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Praline. Okay, this is for cookie. Understood? कुकी के लिए क्या मेथड यूज किया? What method guys? Come on.
Cream.
I don't know. You don't look confident. Just in 2 minutes you forgot. And it was creaming only. There was butter and sugar, na? I was checking your confidence. It's very important that you should be confident while speaking. Okay? Can we give them 15 minutes break because it will take some time and then we can start again? a pastry kitchen, which is going to deliver you desserts and breads. So that's the idea behind it.
That's actually nice if you want someone to do your production.
Why to spend so much money on
Yeah.
opening a cafe rather than
there's a-
target that market?
Like I used to work with this cafe in Vidampura. That's Good Food Cafe. Their products are like very exceptionally good. They had their bakery in the cafe. They made all the breads and pastries and all. And the product was very
very hot right now.
Excuse me. चलो.
No, I'm fine. Food is here. I'll eat with you. ऐसे क्यों नहीं बोलते? खाना सुन के ना कोई नहीं गाइस आज एक दिन भूखे रह जाओ क्या हो जाएगा
हो गया खाना तो
हाँ, बंदा बैठे खा के आया तू
जल्दी लेट हो गए
मुझे लग रहा है तो सो के भी आ गया था उस 15 मिनट में
सभी पावर है.
I think you slept also no he just came in the kitchen like he just got off and what is happening around me
इसने फोन करा बोला शेफ एकदम फोन में गुस्सा हो गए
बड़े नहीं मेरे ओह लाइफ प्रॉब्लम्स इतनी सी उम्र में
खाली दोपहर में नींद आती
अरे बड़े तो हो जाओ लाइफ प्रॉब्लम्स के लिए
पहले आ गई ना जेंजी
very gentle
सर इसका माथा बड़ा क्या करके गए
It's starting. It's on.
No, not like it's just on rest.
guys we will take 10-15 minutes then we'll finish the cookie first okay
Ma'am, just a second, stop there.
let me take this put it in a small bowl and take it back. Just pass me the caramel also.
एक ही चाहिए
ये ना थोड़ा माइक्रोवेव में डाला थी माइक्रोवेव में बहुत ज़्यादा मत करना नहीं ऐसे निकलेगा नहीं तो निकल जाएगा
सबको
Guys, scissors.
मेरा 63
छोटा वाला भी दिखाओ हो सकता है बहुत जल्दी ठंड लग जाए अभी भी
सबसे आगे बैठे हैं ये जहाँ होता है ना पीछे कौन बताता है
अच्छा ये निकालना है मोल्ड निकालना है मुझे नाइट दो गए इसको वापस रखो उसको टाइम लगेगा एक बोल लेके आओ ये लो तुम्हारे ये साइड नेक्स्ट खाने के लिए।
अभी मत बोलो 2 मिनट नहीं लगे
नहीं, अभी किसी को कुछ नहीं खाना है,
सचिन को देखो
कोई कुछ नहीं खाएगा अभी। Butter paper is not very nice. वो प्लेट दिखाओ क्या साइज है। Let's do one thing. Let's get the bottom paper and keep it with that. Because this is not a very big butter paper. Scissors है? Guys, if the butter paper is not good, always put oil. Okay, whenever you are doing baking now, the resting of the desserts is very important. I mean, this fridge is taking a lot of time. But जब तक ठंडा नहीं होता, don't take it out. Right now, do it because we don't have much time. उसको आराम से होने देना. And that's the reason when you're baking cake, always make a day prior. Okay? So, निकाल दो कुकी को, कुकी मिल गया है, उसको बाहर रखना, बाहर एसी है ना। वो बोल लेके आओ। अरे इतना नहीं गरम करना था, कोई बात नहीं, इसको अच्छे से मिक्स करो। गैस भी साफ करो पहले यहाँ। अरे 5 मिनट पेपर पे डाला है, इसमें हटाओ उसको, खाने के लिए वो। एक क्लीन करो फटाफट से। हेलो, इसको जल्दी जल्दी करो। इसको 2 मिनट में अच्छे से साफ करना है। रिलैक्स। वो कैरेमल दे दो पाइपिंग बैग में, नो प्रॉब्लम। गिव मी कैरेमल देना पाइपिंग बैग क्विकली। कैरेमल को पाइप बैग में। पाइपिंग हाफ क्यों नहीं करते तुम? But look at the shine. Guys, see the caramel looks so beautiful. Give me the scissors. Overacting. इतना भी अच्छा नहीं लग रहा. इतनी overacting करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Scissors. Scissors दे दो guys. हाँ ऐसे अच्छा शॉट आएगा. Come on. Guys, scissors दे दो यार. अच्छा तो बोलो ना, जवाब ही नहीं दे रहे, बड़े स्लो हो यार. खाना नहीं खाया, खिलाओ मैं भी खाना. There's a lot of cookie dough. मैंने अभी एक ही बेक किया है और ये भी है बेक. अभी ठंडा होने में टाइम लगेगा, बट मैंने किस तरह निकाल लिया तो जस्ट मोर.
Need the scar? Scar.
हाँ पहले मैं. Do you have it? कौन लेने गया scissors? We are going to put a lot of chewy caramel. Okay. Now you will put your almond rocks. छोटी वाली है वो टी स्टेनर है. टी स्टेनर चाय वाली सुनिए.
Tea stain या नहीं होगा.
मैं उधर से लाऊं स्टोर से. जल्दी स्टोर से लेकर अच्छी वाली लाना. आगे भी कर रहे हैं. Okay, when it comes to dusting sugar, generally we use snow sugar, which is not easily available. Or what happens, the difference between icing sugar and snow sugar is, snow sugar, it stays forever. Right now, when I dust the icing sugar, what will happen? It will go in second. But snow sugar stays forever. Okay? See, now it will start melting. scissors. Oh, we have silver work.
Yes,
Then we
silver.
have to look at scissors, well,
गोल्ड भी है
नहीं नहीं मुझे सिल्वर ही चाहिए था मुझे लगा वो मिलेगा नहीं मैं बोल रही थी cold glaze just some for the shine
दिस इज जेल
cold glaze
ग्लूकोज
no sir
Gel.
cold glaze glucose is different it gives that water droplet effect the last thing is silver work for this cake खोल के देना when you make it in round it looks much appealing okay it looks more aesthetic that's why I said I wanted to make it in round because I generally make it looks good size good height okay so if you're ever planning to make this make it in a round small way it'll look a good cluster on top it looks very fancy This is done guys. Very simple decoration. Like I haven't used anything fancier. Nothing is fancy. There's mint, sabzi wale ke paas milta hai. Rose. There's nothing fancy but look at the cake. It looks very classic. It looks very aesthetic. Okay, now we'll finish the cookie. Get the cookie. बाहर से कुकी ले आओ गई फिर इसके नीचे ना पार्चमेंट पेपर है क्योंकि वो बहुत सॉफ्ट है अभी तो जो भी खा रहा है उसको
वहाँ से स्टूल
अभी मुझे यार तुझे क्या दिक्कत हो रही है गरम गाइस गरम it's very hot we can bake one more I don't think so we can are you sure like are you 100% sure अब मैं इसका पार्चमेंट पेपर कैसे करूँ ये कुछ करेगा भाई
सीजर से काटूंगी
wow
फिजिक्स
now you understand how important is to cool down the desserts it's very gooey from inside but okay let's do this only ganache लेके आओ अरे पाइपिंग वाला गनाche
शरीर में
है ना 5 मिनट के लिए रखो गनाche मेल्ट हो जाएगा गरम में हटाओ उसको हटाओ we don't need this also we don't need it
You guys can put caramel, also praline, also anything you can put. That's it. What is it? Oh, sea salt. I wanted to change it. Very important ingredient. Thank you for reminding me. Some sea salt on top. That's it. Okay, these giant cookies are very famous in cafes nowadays. It's very trendy. These are known as giant cookies. Okay? Done. इसको बनाना होगा और ये मॉडल में